Boston, Massachusetts, the destination for the Mavericks. Enigmatic, maybe the only way to describe Kyrie Irving at his otherworldly handles. The sharpshooting. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who is out for the evening.
And guys, with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain most effective.
And now Dallas' starting group. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Celtics, the perimeter pairing. It's White and Brown. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses. And they're not just talented, they're relentless.
It'll be the Mavericks off the tip. Here's Gafford, and the dunk by Gafford.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Thompson, that's good.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
White, the pass to Horford, and out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, BA.
Allie, thank you. Irving, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
That one's wide left.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's Brown. Outside Holiday. Back to Brown. Over Gafford. Brown can't hit. For Dallas, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Thompson passes to Doncic. Outside for Irving. Jacks up a 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Horford passes to Holiday. Now Brown. Outside Holiday. Here's Horford. He's guarded by Gafford. Back to Holiday. Pass to Horford. And here's Brown. Just 5 to shoot. It's Brown on the wing. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Thompson outside. Back to Doncic. The 3. Another miss by Doncic.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Tatum passes to Brown. Outside White. Pass to Horford. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Doncic with it, guarded now by Holiday. And Irving, the bucket on the assist from Doncic. Irving's got 5 now.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is underestimated strength.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Celtics trail by 9. You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handle, and that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
And Dallas with possession. 9 points in a row, a good run going. To the paint. And stolen by Holiday. Tatum with it. Checked by Washington. Pass to Brown. Down low. A kick out to White. Outside, Brown. Outside Tatum. Holiday with the ball. There's the triple. He drops it from range.
This isn't a shot Holiday will pass up. He's a reliable three-point shooter.
The Mavericks lead by 6. Irving, the pass to Washington. Gafford with the ball. He's covered by Holiday. The shot. Doncic, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Right side, Brown. Left side, Tatum. And a nice finish on the layup.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint, too.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The three is up. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
A deep 3. That shot off. For Dallas, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. 1:33 left in the opening quarter. And the shot goes down. Gafford's gotten his second bucket.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
So it's Boston now. 9-point game. Left side, Brown. Holiday. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Up top, Thompson. He's covered by Holiday. The 3 from Washington. Horford pulls it in. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And here's Brown for 3. Doncic grabs the miss. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 16-5 run to the middle. Washington. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Boy, I tell you what, checking out the dunking ability of Washington there, this guy doesn't mind showing off what he's got.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Doncic. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And so it's Dallas leading by 17 at the end of the period. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Luke Cornett out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Springer in at the shooting guard position. That's the Boston 5.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Boston making a switch here. Davison's checked in. Pass to Marshall. Three-pointer. Lively shot is off.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
To the left side wing. Here's Cornett. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Boston making a switch here. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Now here's Dinwiddie. Yet to see a basket. Here's Lively.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
Hey, the unselfishness there by Dinwiddie, you love it. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
And here's Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Out to the right wing. Here's Pritchard. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. To the inside. Now here's Irving. Lets it go from deep. Here's Lively. Rebound Boston.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Inside. Pass to Shireman. On the wing, Tatum. Here's Cornett. He's checked by Kleba. Here's Shireman. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. Peterson. He's checked in for Boston.
Number 13, Drew Peterson.
Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. Dallas leading by 18. Now Irving. They get the rebound. Here's Hauser. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Dallas ball.
And Boston with some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Cornett. And Holiday subbed in for Peterson. And Dallas with a change here too. Washington's checked in for Kleba. The Mavericks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Outside Irving. For 3. Nope, that doesn't drop. He's now 3 for 8 in the contest. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
This one for 3. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
Boy, his flair for the spectacular has you holding your breath every time Kyrie has the ball.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Boston. Brown comes in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to White. Horford inside. Working on Gafford. Now here's Horford. He's guarded by Gafford. It's stolen by Washington. High arcing shot. Doncic, no good. Celtics trail by 21. You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And he gets that one.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Washington outside. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Pass to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Horford. It's tipped. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Grimes, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Holiday finds White. Here's Brown. And here's Horford. He's guarded by Gafford. And here's Brown. To the inside. Here's Horford. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Horford beating good defense with simply better offense there.
Doncic is doubled. Washington outside. Pass to Grimes. The open shot. Doncic. It's hauled in by White. White's got 4 rebounds now. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Boston. Trailing by 19. All the prayer from beyond half court is off the mark. Grimes' shot is off. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Brown, no good.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Boston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And that one hits the back iron.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And here's Thompson for 3. Rebound Boston. Dallas leading by 19. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Kept alive. Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Doncic with it. Here's the 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. There's 6 seconds left in the first half. From deep, here's Doncic. And so it's Dallas. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and just not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. So sorry. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, Thompson, the small forward, Washington holding down the four. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Thompson gets it to go. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Washington outside. Back to Doncic. There's the 3. Boston with a rebound. White's got his 5th rebound in this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the basket by Brown.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside Irving. The 3 ball. Boston pulls it in. White's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Washington. Pritchard gets it to go. Now Doncic. Pass to Washington. And here's Thompson for 3. On target from range. Thompson's got 8.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And Boston calls time here.
Celtics fans involved right now for Celtics Entertainment.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Pritchard.
For Celtics Entertainment.
Boston has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. 6 points for him.
I like the quality of shots Tatum takes. I mean, concentrates on taking good shots within his range.
Pass to Washington. Here's Irving over Holiday. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shoots. And the Celtics tack on 2 more. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Doncic passes to Thompson. Irving for 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And Washington powers it through.
Well, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
It's stolen by Irving. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Irving's got 16 points.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Brown gets the bucket.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Here's Doncic. Thompson outside. Lets a 3 fly, and Doncic the bucket on the assist by Thompson.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. The Celtics have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's White. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
White, one of the things you like, he plays within himself. Never forces things offensively.
And the Mavericks call time here. With almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Horford. Tillman comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Thompson. Fires for 3. Rebound Boston. Here's Tillman. The outside leaner. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. Different look for Dallas. Kleba comes in for Klay Thompson, and it's Grimes in for Doncic. For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Dinwiddie outside. From downtown, the 3 is up. And he can't get that one. The Celtics have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. And they're pushing it up. Here's Grimes. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Dinwiddie outside. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Mavericks ball.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good. Pass to Kleba. Fires from deep. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Kleba's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Tillman. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks building a mountain of a lead. Up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Really. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Luke Cornett, and it's Hauser in at small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Kleba with a steal, and the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Mavericks.
Dallas ball.
And for Dallas, they're shooting about 43% on this one. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, there's not much to not like about Spencer Dinwiddie's game. He's a 6'5" combo guard. He can handle the rock. He can play with the ball, off the ball. Love his versatility.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Good on both. Here's Springer. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Lively. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Walsh is checked in for Boston. And Dallas also making a switch. Prosper's checked in. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Puts up a three. Hauser grabs the board. Well, the Celtics shooting 34% thus far in this game. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Boston making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Marshall, he's checked in for Prosper. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded closely. Pass to Grimes. Lively with a screen on Holiday. Grimes' shot is off. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
There's Tatum with the three. Rebounded by Marshall. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Grimes. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Here's Pritchard. Tatum feeling it out a bit. And the shot's good.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Dinwiddie outside. Over to the wing. Here's Grimes. Yes! And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Dinwiddie, no good. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Hauser. It's rebounded by Kleba. Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Oh, deflected. Here's Grimes. Offline with a 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Good on the bucket.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Three-pointer Holiday. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Not many things excite a team more than a long 3. Holiday's feeling it.
Dinwiddie passes to Grimes. Kleba with a screen. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Lets it fly. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Grimes. Screen by Lively. Pass to Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. Goes back up. And another shot. And Lively with the lay-in. It's good.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Here's Holiday. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, there is an understated, quiet physicality to Holiday's game. I mean, he's a guy that you don't want to mess with. He's strong and tough and persistent.
And Dallas making a change here. Morris, he's checked in for Kleba. Prosper comes in for Marshall. Hardy, he's checked in for Grimes. And Williams is subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Mavericks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Kyrie Irving.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's Hardy. Outside, Williams. Morris down low. He's guarded by White. For 3, Hardy. Drains the triple.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's the Mavericks ball, and they go to the intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
So it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka, and Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. And we got to keep going like that.
Victory tastes a little sweeter against an opponent like that. Thanks, Luka.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.